So one of the first memories I have where I have like this dopamine hit of creating something and watching it come to life was we were working for this church and they wanted to create some stained glass windows for their Easter service. I had this idea that we could use paper and we could do like different layers of texture to sort of simulate glass, because we don't want to have a bunch of big panels of glass, because if you move that, it's going to easily break. Especially in our world, we need to be able to like set up and tear things down quickly and easily. You know, we workshopped it all out, how we would do like different segments, and then we put LEDs in behind them. It was just such a cool thing to watch happen. And we had this small team that was working on it that took, you know, a long time to create this thing. But the product itself, when we step back and look at it, was so cool. And it was just awesome to see this thing come to life. And that really got the bug for me. We would take an idea, go, all right, how can we make this idea a thing? And that's a little bit different idea than starting with a pile of gear, right? If your first thought is, I need two 9x16 screens and some audio, that's different than what is the vibe, what is the idea, what is the message we're trying to convey. I always ask people, what is the theme of the conference? What are we starting with? Let's start from that point and not what are the items that we need to put in there to make it happen. That part that's secondary. The vibe, the message, those are what's important in an event. So now that influences everything we do. We start with the idea, we start with the vibe, and then we paint everything else around that. That's what we start with. Our design is the first element. We don't start with a quote of the things that you're asking. We don't start with an RFP. We start with a picture. What could this look like? And then we make it happen.